For more reaction on the defection of Major General James Guy, VOA fellow Kango Tito Justin spoke to Mabior Garang, the SPLM in opposition spokesperson.
Generally, defections do happen. People defect from the government and come to us, and people leave from us and go to the government. So it is not something very strange.
Okay, now looking at these defections, how significant is the defection of these such measures to your army?
Well, I think that peace is imminent right now, and this is where we are putting our focus on. At the end of the day, we will all be together in Juba, when we have an agreement. So even if they have gone back to the government, it is their choice, and it is their right to choose where they are going to put their political allegiance. And this is what we are fighting for as an opposition, for people to be able to have that right. So
sometimes when generals defect from government to your side, you say it is significant and historic. And why do you say this defection is not significant and is just obvious?
What I have said is that some generals defect from the government and come to us, and some of them defect from us and go to the government, and it is a normal thing. It's not something which should be a big shock. But what we are really focusing on now is the peace process and finding peace, and the IGAD Plus and the IGAD proposal, which is before the table right now.
Okay, now I think they continue to defect like this. Does it show that now the fighting is going to an end?
The recent illegal swearing in of the president without the Electoral Commission declaring him as president, when there is actually an agreement on the table which would legitimize the president legally for the next 3 years, should be an indication that the government is not serious about peace. But despite all this, we are still engaged in the process, and like I said, we are going to focus on the peace process that is before us. If we are attacked, we will defend ourselves.
That's Mabior Garang, a spokesperson for the SPLM in opposition. He was speaking to VOA fellow Kango Tito Justin this past hour from Nairobi.